YouTube, what is up? We are back. We are here at P&M Gaming in Fort Smith, and we are here with
Jonathan.
Jonathan, what'd you do today, bro?
I got third place. I went 3-1. Played Plunder Patroll Adventure.
Okay. And how was it?
It was great. Honestly, I picked up the deck like 2-3 days ago. I hadn't even touched the cards until today. It was great.
Oh, that's the best, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any shout-outs?
Yeah, I'm gonna do shout out to Lagoon, obviously. Shout out to Romy. Shout out to Hayden, Douglas, Nick, Riley, my homie Tim. Big Kevin,
Sure. Why not? All right, show us the spice.
So, pretty standard for the Plunder lineup. We got 3 golden hair, one of the best ones. Extends super easily. Discard, summon it back to grave. We got Bluebeard, also an extender. This is how you make your Toad. You do this plus this. You go in Bahamut, detach, Toad, golden hair, summon back, combo.
Filthy.
3 Whitebeard, one of the best discards in the deck. You want to add this half the time off your combos, and you want to discard it on your opponent's turn to summon another Plunder from the deck. Black Eyes, also crazy. I wish he didn't have only a common. He looked kind of lame with the rest of the guys around. But he adds 1 back and then special summons himself from the hand, and then if he's sent from monster or hand to your monster zone or hand to grave, he reborns one of your spell trap zone ones in defense position.
Okay.
So he's also double extender. And then the last one, Redbeard, he's just a 2 of. He's usually what you summon off Whitebeard during your opponent's turn because he can tag out into a ship.
Okay. That's the Plunder count right there?
Yeah, that's the Plunder lineup for the monsters. And then super standard adventure lineup. 3 Enchantress, 1 Griffin, 1 Fateful, 1 Equip Spell, and 3 Right.
All right. Pretty standard.
Everyone knows what these cards do.
They do.
And then hand traps, we got 3 Nibiru. It was put in here mainly for Kashtira, but it came up against Springans at least once.
Okay.
Then we got Bell, really good for Birth. Bell's crazy right now. It's really good for Birth. It hits Tally Ho. It's randomly good in the mirror if you happen to play against it. It's good against so many things.
Okay.
3 Ash. Also crazy card. Again, good against Tally Ho. That card's crazy. It's like Rhoda Soul Charge. I don't know what they were thinking.
Card's busted.
So that's the hand traps. And then we got 3 Shipyard. Discard to add a Plunder monster, or card actually. And then it pumps all your guys, makes them huge, kills people. Got the terraforming, so 4 field spells. We got 3 Eclipse.
Okay.
Kashtira.
And the main. Okay.
And then 1 Called By. It's for Shifter, Ash, because Plunder hard loses to Ash. And then 1 Booty. A lot of people don't play this because I'm playing 41. This was my +1. It felt really good though every time that it resolved.
Yeah, what's Booty do?
So you target a monster your opponent controls. Target a monster your opponent controls, declare an attribute. You change it to that attribute, and then you can either shuffle back a Plunder from your grave or special summon it.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
it's just free on your opponent's turn. If you have like a Whitebeard in the grave and you need a certain ship, you can like make one of their monsters light, summon back Whitebeard, and then immediately use Whitebeard to go into the light ship, which is a monster negate.
It's pretty good.
Which been talking about these ships. Haven't shown you what they are though. So
show us the ships.
But first, I got to show you the captain. You know, can't have the ships without the captain. You play 3 Blackbeard. He's broken. You can dodge a lot of things with this. I had somebody activate a Rise Heart, targeting him, just chained out, went into a ship, drew a card, and then he doesn't get banished because he turns into a spell trap. He's no longer the same card anymore.
Wow.
And then the actual ships. We play 2 Lease. This is the monster negate, and it can summon 1 from your hand or from the back row. We got Moark. Targets an effect monster to banish it and search for a spell trap, and then he can protect when he has materials under him. He's kind of like Dingirsu. 2 Bran, bench his spell traps, and he also pumps all of your guys by 500. All of your, I think it's Fiend monsters. It's crazy. And then the broke one that just come out, Jord.
Ooh, the new.
He does like everything the deck needed. He gives your opponent a token, randomly really good in the Kashtira matchup. You just summon everything in defense, give them a 0 token, and it's in defense position. They can't do anything about it, so if they don't have the plays, they just can't extend. It's basically like Ibly Lock. It also lets you get turn 1 ships now, which you couldn't do before unless they put a monster in their grave by hand trapping you. And then he adds back another name too, so he just does everything.
Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, he's crazy. And then for the other stuff in the extra deck, play one Dragite.
Okay.
I actually didn't get to summon him today, just because Jord came up so much more often. But he's really cool. The other slot that this could be would be Baron, but I'm not playing the Bystials just because they're not really that good anymore. So normally you would play the Baron for a Bystial plus any of your 4 tuners. And then we played the Bahamut Toad.
Oh.
Like I was talked about earlier, with the Bluebeard plus the Golden Hair, you can go normal Golden Hair, special Bluebeard, make Bahamut, detach Golden Hair, summon Toad, and then Golden Hair can discard to summon itself back, and then you link the Bahamut and the Golden Hair off into the Blackbeard. And so, just with those 2 cards, you can make Toad plus Blackbeard, whatever else your hand is, go off.
Nutty.
And then the last card, Almirage, unless you do 1-card combos, if your hand's horrible, you can just like Golden Hair summon, bring it back by discarding anything, and then link those 2 off into a Blackbeard.
Okay.
That's if your hand's really, really bad.
Did it come up today?
No, I actually didn't have to make it today.
That's good.
I was kind of just killing people, or I died.
It's not a bad way to go
And
out.
then we got the side deck, so we got 3 Droll.
3 Droll.
I don't know, it was weird. I kind of decided on this like last minute. I thought it was good against Kashtira because like I don't think they should be maining D-Shifter right now just because they're expecting to see the mirror match so often. So I feel like this card's good, but I don't know, it's weird. I might not play this if I play this deck again. But he's crazy. When it resolves, it goes hard.
When it resolves.
And then we got 1 Duster, 2 Cosmic, generic backer removal, 3 Econ in the side. That was really interesting. It was mainly to out Ibly, but I kind of realized, like, as I was playing, instead of using the Econ, I would just go normal summon a Plunder, make Blackbeard, and it didn't matter.
Just like that.
So
Just like
it
that.
never came up,
Kinda
but
nice,
like
though.
the theory was cool. And then we got 3 Judgment. Never side this in game 3.
Yeah.
But I definitely judgmented a Zeus summon in that 1 mega game.
Feels good.
And then D-Barrier for the last one. Just call Xyz against Kashtira.
Goodness.
Call Synchro against Sword Soul. Call Fusion against Branded. It's really funny because like I feel like if anyone tried to side this against a mirror match, it just wouldn't do anything because you have so many different mechanics that they can't call the right one.
Wow. Anything you would have changed about the deck?
Probably the Drolls, and then I might take out the Booty and just keep it a solid 40.
Okay, you remember your matchups?
Yeah, so round 1 I played against Springens. I won in time because they activated Cyberstein and burned themselves for 5,000.
Okay.
I played through the board, set up a mediocre board, and they just weren't able to do enough damage. Round 2, basically the same thing. It was Springens again, paid 5,000 for Cyberstein. It was kind of the same scenario, just they weren't able to play through my board after everything because they didn't have enough time left in the round. Round 3, I played against Kashtira. That was whenever I figured out the whole Ibly with normal summon a Plunder was crazy. We went into game 3, I ended up just putting like 6 monsters on board, push for game. We got a time extension because we had to get a ruling, but it was whatever. And then the last round, I played against first place, played against Nick, who was playing Scareclaw, Kashtira, Adventure, and it was a really good match, but it was just super unfortunate because game 3, I opened completely unplayable for like 2 turns. But not to take anything away from him, he still won. He did great.
All right. Would you go back to playing this deck again?
Yeah, I think I might be playing this next week.
Okay, sweet, man. Thanks for giving us the profile, and
Peace.
congrats.